The very first television system was all the way back in the 1920s by Philo Farnsworth, but after World War II, it was improved heavily with new technology and people saw the potential. Television was eventually used to not only advertise products, but also for news, entertainment, and sports. Nowadays, almost every single person on Earth watches television. However, since the first ever television hijacking in 1966, television would get hijacked here and there. It wasn't common, but when it did happen, it would be talked about a lot. In today's video, we have a case similar to that, except it's a little different. This incident is, I believe, one of the most unnerving hijackings, with a weird ending to it. So today, let's talk about the Channel 7 hijacking. In the early 2000s, a TV show was made named Mayday, a Canadian documentary talking about air crashes, aircraft hijackings, bombings, etc. The show recreates the events talked about with CGI and reenactments, as well as having people interviewed, like survivors, pilots, investigators, etc. The show was very well received and was even nominated for multiple awards, and the show was able to air in 144 countries and 26 different languages. The show is still going to this day with over 270 episodes and 25 seasons. On January 3rd, 2007, at around 7 p.m., Channel 7 is broadcasting the 12th episode from Season 3 titled Head-On Collision. The episode is about two trains crashing into each other on the same track in Rocky Mountain back in 1986. About 5 minutes and 30 seconds into this episode, this happens.
Help us all, Lord. Jesus Christ, 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 help us all, Lord.
There is a clear voice recording of a man repeating, Jesus Christ, help us all, Lord. And although this video doesn't show it all, this audio repeats for about 6 minutes. A spokesman for Channel 7 responded to this incident, stating that this was not a prank nor a security breach, but instead an audio issue with the tape, and claims the audio clip is from the episode and the audio is actually saying, Jesus Christ, one of the Nazarenes. Okay, so case closed. It was just a simple audio issue. Yeah, it was weird, but nothing more than just a simple audio issue, right? You see, there's a problem with what the spokesperson said. The audio clip that repeats never appears in the episode at all, but instead shows up in a completely different video. The video in question has a very dark backstory. On April 9th, 2004, during the Iraq War, a convoy of US supply trucks were attacked suddenly by Iraqi insurgents. The attack caused 8 people to die, 16 were injured, and 2 were executed by the insurgents. During this attack, one of the drivers, Preston Wheeler, just so happened to be recording. You can hear the audio clip at around the 2-minute marker.
Jesus Christ, help us all, Lord.
The footage is disturbing to watch, knowing the backstory of this, especially hearing this audio clip. It's unknown why the spokesperson lied about this, now knowing where the audio clip came from, but it's possible that this could be some sort of hijacking and Channel 7 doesn't want too much attention to this. But what the message the hijackers were trying to get across is unknown to me. It could be that Mayday was going to eventually make an episode about this attack, but never did, and it somehow got mixed up with an episode live. However, we may never figure out why and how in the world this occurred.